Time to see what Ramona is up to. If you remember, we were reading about how the girls have been staying alone at the house. It went well for the first little bit, but Ramona wanted to go hang out with Howie, and Beezus was upset that she didn't ask her permission. First, they kind of got in a fight about that. Ramona ended up getting hurt and had called Beezus Pizza Face, which really hurt her feelings. Ramona just had pizza on her mind, and usually called people Pie Face, but called her Pizza Face. Beezus really got upset because she thought Ramona was talking about the pimples on her face and everything. So, all right, that's where we left off. Ramona, however, found she could not read. She felt so terrible, even though she was angry about hurting her sister's feelings in a way she had not intended. The girls often called one another names. Beezus called Ramona Dribblepuss when her ice cream melted from a cone and trickled down her chin, but they never used unkind names. Now Beezus called her a hateful little creep, and she meant it. And what if Beezus told their mother and father they had quarreled? Would it mean it would be time to go back to the Kemps for Ramona? Good girl that she was, Ramona decided to set the table. She heard Beezus go into the bathroom and wash her face before coming into the kitchen. Picky managed to get down from the couch and follow her, in case she decided to feed him. Beezus scrubbed 4 potatoes and put them in the oven to bake. Then she picked up the cat, hugged and petted him. "Nice Picky," she said, so Ramona could hear this. This, of course, meant that Ramona was not nice. However, when their parents came home, Beezus acted as if nothing had happened, and so did Ramona, except they both talked to their mother and father, but not to one another. Ramona thought maybe the white uniform her mother wore to work in the doctor's office did look a little tight in the waist. Perhaps it had shrunk, or last night's pizza had been fattening, or maybe Beezus was right. Maybe she was going to have a baby. As the family was about to sit down to dinner, the telephone rang, and since Mrs. Quimby happened to be standing near it, she answered. "Oh, I'm fine," she said. Ramona wanted to look at Beezus. However, they were not only not speaking, they were not even looking. She listened intently to their mother's side of the phone conversation. Mrs. Quimby was smiling. Yes, of course, I think that's a great idea. No, it doesn't hurt to try, so go ahead. Sounds like fun. Let me know how it turns out." "What sounds like fun?" demanded Beezus and Ramona at the same time. "Oh, something," said Mrs. Quimby airily, and winked at her husband. "I can't really remember exactly what." "You winked at Daddy," Ramona accused her mother, as if winking were somehow wicked. "Mom, you're fibbing," cried Beezus in exasperation. "You can too remember." "It isn't nice to talk about things in front of people and not tell them what you're talking about." Ramona suffered from curiosity as much as Beezus. "Who called?" asked Mr. Quimby. "Ha," thought Ramona, "now we've got her. She can't fib to Dad." "Howie's mother," said Mrs. Quimby. She needed some information. "Oh," was all the girl's father had to say. "Is it about a birthday party?" asked Ramona, because her mother had mentioned fun. "Never mind, Ramona," said her mother. "Just eat your dinner." "Well, is it?" pestered Ramona. "No, it isn't a birthday party," said Mrs. Quimby, "and it does not concern you." Ramona hoped her mother was still fibbing. She wanted fun to concern her. The parents did not notice that the girls were not speaking, or if they did, they chose not to mention the matter. All right, we'll continue tomorrow. Bye.